In 1839, the dapper-looking Robert Cornelius set up his camera at the back of his father's gas lamp importing business in Philadelphia. He removed the lens cap from the camera, and he ran into the frame, sat on a stool for a minute, and before he returned the cap back onto the camera. His reward, the world's first selfie. From camera obscura to digital camera, photography has come a long way. I think the website Camera House puts it best. In the decades since its invention, photography has helped shape both how we see the world and how we live in it. In this speech, I will explain how the invention of the camera impacts visual communication. Photography is becoming the most universal form of communication. It's transcendental, but also temporal and instant. Jim Casper said, "The language of photography continues to get more interesting and more complex as it becomes the most universal medium of communication worldwide." Have you ever heard someone say that a picture is worth 1,000 words? Well, not only does it explain 1,000 words, but it also speaks a million languages. In fact, photography speaks every language. Because no matter what language you speak, you can see a photograph and discern its meaning without speaking the same language as the photographer. Thanks to the invention of the camera, we can simply express ourselves in a way that anyone can understand. Creating something transcendental is the equivalent of writing not just a novel, but an excellent one that will be interesting not for people now, but also for generations to come. So the moments that can be captured and preserved by cameras will teach and inspire generations to come, truly displaying the impact cameras have on visual communication. Whereas people don't only have to read about something in a textbook, but they can experience through a photograph what was really happening in a certain place in a certain time, no matter how distant. And even though photography allows us to preserve moments for a vast period of time, with social media, networks, and the modern dynamics of sharing pictures, photographs have also allowed us to directly communicate and share any aspect of our lives with those online. So, this instant visual communication keeps us in touch with friends and family, and with science proving our attention spans are actually shortening, cameras are becoming a vital part of how we communicate. And as stated throughout the speech, photography is becoming the most universal form of communication. It's transcendental, but also instant and temporal. And because of the invention of the camera, not only has our visual communication been greatly impacted, but our daily interaction and basic communication with all those around us has been greatly shaped and will continue to change because of it.